Alibaba and 40 Thieves. Once upon a time, there were two brothers named Alibaba and Kasim. The elder brother Kasim was a greedy man. After their father's death, Kasim asked Alibaba to leave the family house. Poor Alibaba became a woodcutter to support his family. Every day he would go to the forest to cut the trees. One day, as usual, he was cutting logs in the forest. He saw a group of horsemen coming towards him. From their appearance, he could make out that they were thieves. Alibaba climbed over a tree to hide from them. They stopped under the tree where Alibaba was hiding. There was a big rock opposite that tree. Alibaba counted those thieves. There were 40 of them. The leader of the thieves went near the big rock and said, "Open, O Sim Sim, open." As soon as he said those words, the big rock moved. Alibaba couldn't believe his eyes. The rock was a door to a dark cave. All the thieves entered the cave. The rock moved again and closed the cave. Alibaba was amused. After a while, the rock moved again and all the thieves came out. This time, the leader said, "Close, O Sim Sim, close." The big rock door closed again. The thieves climbed on their horses and went away. Alibaba climbed down the tree and went near the rock. He said, "Open, O Sim Sim, open." The door opened and Alibaba entered the cave. He was surprised to see what was inside the cave. He couldn't believe his eyes. There were piles of gold coins, pots full of diamonds, precious stones, and beautiful jewelry. There is so much. If I take some, the thieves won't even notice it. He picked up an empty sack and gathered whatever he could. He came out of the cave and said the magic words, "Close, O Sim Sim, close," to close the rock, and went home with a bag full of treasure. He showed it to his wife. His wife was surprised. "What is this? Where did you get it from? Did you rob someone?" Alibaba told her everything. "Okay, but let's count it." Alibaba said, "It's difficult to count so many coins. Go to my brother's place and ask him for a weighing scale." His wife went to Kasim and asked him for a weighing scale. "Why do you need the weighing scale?" "I want to weigh some rice." Kasim was a cunning man. He applied a little glue on the bottom of the scale and gave it to Alibaba's wife. Alibaba and his wife weighed the gold coins. Both of them were happy. Now they had become rich. Alibaba said, "Don't get excited. We can't let people know about it. Please keep it a secret." Next day, Alibaba's wife returned the weighing scale. Kasim found a gold coin which was stuck at the bottom of it. He was shocked. He called his wife and told her, "Go find out. How did my poor brother get gold coins?" She immediately went to Alibaba's house. She showed them the weighing scale and asked them, "From where did you get the gold coin? Tell me the truth, or else I will have you both arrested." The poor husband and wife had to tell her everything. She ran back and told everything to Kasim. Kasim went to Alibaba's house and said, "Take me to the cave." Alibaba had no choice. He told him about the cave and the magic words. Next morning, Kasim went near the cave. 6 donkeys were following him, on which he had planned to keep the treasure. Kasim said the magic words, "Open, O Sim Sim, open." The door opened. Kasim went inside and the door closed behind him. He was surprised to see the treasure. "Now all this is going to be mine. I am going to be a rich man." He gathered all he could. He dragged all the sacks to the door, but unfortunately, he forgot the magic words which would open the door. He tried many combinations of words, but in vain. He suddenly heard horses approaching. He was scared. They entered the cave and saw Kasim. The leader killed Kasim with a sword. When Kasim didn't return home at night, his wife went to Alibaba to inquire about him. "He must have gone to the cave. Don't worry, I will go and look for him." He went to the cave and saw his brother's donkeys. "Open, O Sim Sim, open." He went inside the cave and saw that someone had killed his brother. He carried his brother on his back and went home. Kasim's wife started crying. Alibaba, his wife, and Kasim's wife. The next day, when the thieves returned to their cave, they found Kasim's body missing. They came to know that someone else was also aware about their treasure. The leader said, "We must find out who else knows about this place. Go to the village, visit each and every house, and find out who died recently." The thieves visited every house in the village. One of the thieves visited Kasim's house. He found out that Kasim had died recently. The thief asked one of the villagers if Kasim had any close family. The villager said he has a younger brother named Alibaba and he became rich overnight. He came to know that Alibaba was the man they were looking for. He went back to the leader and told him everything. They decided to teach Alibaba a lesson. The leader bought 40 donkeys and 40 barrels. He filled one barrel with oil. He asked his men to hide inside the remaining barrels. At night, all of them went to Alibaba's house. The leader knocked at the door. "I am an oil merchant. I am traveling to another city. But it's too late. I am looking for a place to spend the night. Alibaba welcomed him, but his wife did not trust that man. She asked him to show the oil, but Alibaba asked her to remain quiet. He told the leader to keep the oil barrels in the backyard. Alibaba's wife was passing by the backyard. She heard some noises from the barrels. She heard someone saying, "Is it the time to attack?" She was a sharp-minded woman. She counted the barrels. They were 40. She realized that only one barrel contains oil, and the thieves are hiding in the rest of the barrels. The one who pretends to be the oil merchant must be their leader. She immediately went to the kitchen and boiled lots of oil. Then she went to the backyard and poured the boiling oil in each and every barrel. At midnight, their leader came to the backyard and said, "You all can come out now." But there was no response. He opened one of the barrels and found his man dead. He opened all the barrels one by one. He saw all his men were dead. He was afraid. He ran away from there. Next morning, Alibaba's wife told him about everything. Alibaba and his family lived a happy and rich life.
Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.